Hey everybody, you're watching Cole the Cornstar. Just throwing out a reminder, if you guys enjoy our content and you want to help support the channel, the best thing you can do is hit the thumbs up button. Before the video starts, I just want to quickly mention, if you want to pick up some pit vipers, you better pick them up now because they are selling out fast. If you order through the link in the description, you automatically get 15% off. Hey Neva, what's that smell?
It's my burnt rice. It stinks! You still want to eat it?
I don't even think the raccoons want to eat that.
They probably don't. It's awful. Guys, I don't do this all the time, okay?
She doesn't do it all the time, just every other time.
Because I forgot about it. Look, that's really bad. Ew, it's so bad.
You're gonna have fun cleaning that pot. In her defense, she was taking a test and forgot that she left food on the stove with the burner on. Fun fact for you guys, if anyone has a pan that has some burnt spots in the bottom and you don't know how to get it off, if you take a little bit of water with some baking soda in there and then you boil it, helps break up that burnt stuff real well. Neva's got a lot to do.
I'm more sad that we had to throw away 2 cups of rice.
It's okay, it'll come out of your paycheck.
I need a lot of baking soda.
Does that not look like black coffee? You should try it, Neva.
Look at him. He's doing it for me. And I burnt the rice.
Rinse it out and go for round 2. Gonna be generous with the baking soda.
What are you doing now?
I'm scrub-a-dub-a-dub-dub-dubbing. Neva burned this one pretty good, so this is gonna take a little bit of work. Good old sodium bicarbonate. Making some old gumbo. Burnt rice pot gumbo. Hot! Neva is struggling right now.
No, I'm fine. I went to grab the minced onions, but accidentally grabbed the garlic powder. So I grabbed this thinking it's minced onions and I'm going, but that's okay. It works. Garlic powder's still good. But then I was like, I still want minced onions. So I looked for them, found them, unscrew it, and started going, I put a bunch in there. Cole is just now getting done washing that pan.
You guys remember how that looked a few minutes ago? Look at that. Can't say you didn't learn anything today.
We have like, I don't know how many acres we have left, but we were 200 gallons short of 32% nitrogen. All the co-ops are closed today, so we had to come to our local friends here and we're gonna steal some 32, load it up and hopefully finish. We'd really appreciate it. Anytime. We'll load it up and we're about to head out of here. But first thing, that boat, man, that thing's huge. Maybe it's coming to our house.
Oh, the lighting's terrible. Come here, Neva. What have we done today?
We burnt rice. Cole edited a video. My video got copyrighted. We had some visitors. Cole took a nap.
Mind you, it was about a 2-minute and 21-second nap because somebody kept waking me up.
I wonder who that could have been.
In other words, we haven't done a whole lot today. I don't like doing not a whole lot. I like doing a lot. We got work to do. Don't forget, guys, if you enjoy our content, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. I want you guys to look at the front yard. See that nice little green hue coming through? That means grass is growing, which that would be a good thing. But we still have sticks we need to pick up. So I suppose it's that time. We're gonna get the skid loader out and we're gonna comb the whole front yard. Cause stuff like this, and this, and this, oh, that one's gonna hurt. They don't mix very well with the lawnmower. I honestly don't know if this video is gonna be interesting or not, but we're gonna try our best. It looks like Neva's waiting on me. I feel like someone's following me. I don't know how people wear shorts with cowboy boots like this because everything falls inside the boot. It's a heck of a view right there. I have no idea if you guys can see my face or not, but Neva and I got 5 skid loader bucketfuls of just roots and sticks and everything else just in the front yard. We got to the yard grove line and we stopped because it's getting dark, but tomorrow we're gonna hop out into the grove. We'll get that picked up and then we can real disc the yards, that way it's nice and smooth. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Decided to sleep in for a little bit this morning. It's just after 9 o'clock now. Oh, shade. The sun's gonna have some power today. Couldn't ask for much nicer weather on the 4th of July, that's for sure. So like I said last night, Neva and I got this entire front yard picked up of sticks. Now there still are a few on the ground, but ones like this, these are actual tree roots and they're underground yet. I can pull and pull on those, but I'm not gonna pull that up because I'm not that strong. From here over, we haven't picked any of this up yet. So I'm gonna get a few of these bigger sticks picked up and then I'm gonna hop into the real disc and I'm gonna smooth out the yard. So no more of this. Smooth. Oh boy, that was not the most enjoyable thing I've ever done in my life, but it needed to be done. Basically, you just drive with the skid loader until you see a stick, then you stop, you get out, pick it up, you put it in the bucket, you look for more surrounding sticks, see one 20 feet away, walk your happy little self over to it, pick it up, spot another stick 10 feet away, pick it up, now your hands are full, so you walk back to the skid loader, throw it in the bucket, get back in the skid loader, go 20 more feet, and then you keep repeating the process. Just off the area you guys can see right now, Neva and I picked up 9 skid loader buckets full of tree roots. So in a moment here, I'm gonna start real disking, and this is gonna help us accomplish 3 things. First things first, it's gonna help us smooth out any ridges or bumps that we have in the yard. What we see right now is just a result of Ron running his bulldozer over this, so it's still really crude in terms of smoothness. Number 2 is that it's gonna help us bring some more tree roots to the surface, so we'll be able to find them easier. Once we get done real disking this, I'm sure that we're gonna have to comb the yard again because we're gonna be stirring up a lot more tree roots that are just under the surface. And then lastly, by getting everything smoothed out, it's gonna help us be able to identify high spots and low spots. And then I'll be able to use the handy dandy skid loader to shave down all the high spots and then fill in the low spots. Because we want the yard to be smooth. And who knows, we might have to repeat this process a couple times. At least driving the disc isn't very tiring, so I don't mind. Hello there, real disc. Well, hey, we got a passenger. First time around, we're gonna go pretty slow because it's gonna be bumpy.
Uh-oh, our first plug up of the day. I think Cole's getting a little frustrated. Something's wedged in the disc and we don't know what it is. Oh, it looks like he's found it. What is it? Oh my gosh, it was hard wiring. That's his favorite. If any of you guys know Cole, then you know he absolutely loves barbed wire.
I just came over to Cole and he is out real disc in his yard. Looks like things are shaping up pretty good over here. Man, he's sure making a lot of dust though. We figured kind of work up the yard a few different times. Being July and stuff, the next week or so they're talking in the 90s. Probably not going to be the time to seed the yard, but it's just nice to kind of get her smoothed out, busted up. August is probably a better time to seed the yard, but maybe Cole will want to do it sooner. He must have left like a little drawaway through here, so if the water comes across, he'll smooth that out probably before he seeds. The only thing that would look neater on that real disc is like a quad track. That's like a 325 horse tractor. That one is a 1981. In its time, it was one heck of a unit. We still like the tractor. We actually got 2 of them. Doing a really nice job of kind of flipping the stuff loose. I'm a professional cameraman, so kids, I wouldn't recommend doing that at home. Not be paying attention, get ran over, be a pretty good footage, but we don't want anybody to get hurt. And I'm not a professional cameraman. I threw that part out there, but I've been learning. Oh, I thought he was gonna go right down into the mud. Won't be too long, our tiling machine buddy will be out and he'll tile the wet spots down here. I was just thinking about this. I'm running around and I'm out of breath. You ever watch cops? You got the cameraman, it's got this huge camera. The cops are chasing a bad guy. They run like 3.5 miles. The cameraman, he keeps with them the whole time. He stops and it doesn't even sound like he's breathing hard. I've ran for, what, a minute and a half? Are you getting paid more than me for the cameraman?
Absolutely not.
All right. How's Neva doing today? I was just telling the fans that whenever you watch cops, you know, the cameraman's got this huge camera and they stop and you don't even hear them breathing hard.
They probably edit out the breathing.
Hey Cole, can you edit out my breathing too, please? And take the sweat away from my forehead? Cole put a little basket back here on the real disc. That way if Neva gets to be a pain, she can ride back here.
Wow. I am really satisfied with how that turned out. There's not nearly as many tree roots to pick up as I thought there was going to be, and for the most part that mellowed out pretty good. But I can see several areas that are a little low and a few that are a little high, but that was totally expected and that's what we have the skid loader for. Right now the split between the driveway and the yard looks really ugly. It's jagged and just looks bad. I'm gonna make a point down there and connect it to one at the end of the driveway so that way we'll have a straight edge and then we can bring the rock right to that straight edge and then this will start to look pretty. From here on out, the front yard is just going to start looking better. Now this entire area isn't all going to be the same. frame. Somewhere off the front of this trailer here, we're gonna have a straight line that goes down to the road. And then this area is going to be seeded with grass seed. And then out in the grove is going to be alfalfa. I just don't see a point in having a 10-acre yard to mow. And right now for this part of the yard, I'm really leaning towards Kentucky bluegrass. I'm not an expert when it comes to grass, so if any of you guys have any suggestions for anything that might be better, please let me know. With all this stuff being said, this is unfortunately the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. That way you guys will be notified when I post new videos. We have a lot going on here at the farm. If you don't want to miss any of it, I would recommend subscribing. All right, guys, we'll see you in the next one.